Alright, so neurodivergent. Differing in mental or neurological function from what is considered typical or normal. Frequently used with reference to autistic spectrum disorders, not neurotypical. Alright, so hi guys, welcome to my channel again. As I told you guys last week, I started a series here where I'll be talking about mental health and my personal experiences and different coping mechanisms that I developed, and see if it can help. I wanted to build a community where persons that going through similar struggles can share advice and just support each other. Me included, because I still struggle with a lot of these things that you hear me or will hear me mention in these videos. So right today we'll be talking about neurodivergent. So most of us with people with mental health challenges are called neurodivergent, or in other words, they think differently from how the usual person thinks. So, and in some cases, I kind of consider that a good thing because it makes you more creative, but I'll get into that. So the first thing I wanted to do here, I have a little outline. 1 second. Okay, so let me give you some examples. So for example, I'm going to give you some simple examples. So example, if you have a puzzle and somebody might solve it one way, a neurodivergent like me might solve it different from how other persons might solve it. So that's just a simple example. There are some more deep examples. So for example, for me, the way I make friends is different, and how fast I make friends and just maintaining relationships and all of those things is different from me. For example, some people generally will take this really long time to enter into friendships, but for me, I can see you one time and just one conversation, and based on that conversation, I could consider you a best friend, or I can consider the best relationship in the world, although it might not be mutual. So I would feel that way when the person don't see me certain way, but it's because they think differently. They might take a longer while. That's just a simple example. Another example is when I work in, I can't take when people are around me talking, even the slightest people amount of noise. For example, in my room right now, recording, hearing my family outside talking, it really get to me, and it frustrates me and mix up my thoughts. So those are just some of the examples. Back to the video. And you guys can leave your examples in the comments. So like I said, the perks of being a neurodivergent, it kind of make you more creative, so you're able to come up with ideas that other persons wouldn't come up with solutions other persons wouldn't come up with. So that kind of helped to boost my confidence on one hand, because there were times when I kind of feel weird, because I can be shunned and look on a certain way because my ideas and the way that I think is different from others. But I found one of the ways that I used to cope with that and overcome that is to just know that it actually has its perks, because you're more creative, you're more solution oriented in some ways, but you have more different solutions from what other persons might have. Don't want to make this video too long, sorry, my eyesight not good. Yeah, so I talk about the insecurities already, and I see it in the business. Alright, so another example of actually one day I went to a psychologist, and they said that based on some tests I did, they said that my right brain control my left side, and my left brain control my right side, and they said that's a rarity. So they said that actually they say it's supposed to mean I'm more creative actually, but they say it's a rarity. So that's in a lot of ways. I understand what it's like to think differently, because I go through that. But so one of the things that I used to deal with insecurities. I'm not saying that I don't have the insecurities today, but there's something that I used to cope. So sometimes I look at the negative, but then I look at positives to try and counteract those negatives. So instead of looking for the negatives, I look for the positive. I actually saw that on a YouTube video one time, and that motivated me, and I realized it actually helps and surround yourself with the right people. I know for me it's hard, because it's hard to find those people when they're in certain contexts, but you just surround yourself with the right people, and sometimes you might not find it in a closest circle. You probably have to go out there and find it. But I'm not saying you have to go out and look, but not everybody need to know about you. Anyway, so that's it for this video. I'm sorry for how rushed it sound, but I'm still learning to do this a bit. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys want to see more of this type of content. I plan to continue this content into the weeks coming, like I said, every Tuesday, but we'll stop it there for now.